Life is a whirlwind. We race from one task to the next. Deadlines, responsibilities, and the constant buzz of information surround us. It's easy to feel overwhelmed. In this chaos, we often neglect something crucial: our mental health. Mental health isn't just about the absence of illness. It's about feeling good. It's about navigating life's ups and downs with resilience. Your mental well-being affects everything you do. It influences your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. It impacts your relationships and your physical health. Taking care of your mental health is not a luxury. It's essential. Just like we nourish our bodies with healthy food and exercise, we must nurture our minds. This means prioritizing activities that promote peace, reduce stress, and bring joy. In a world that constantly demands our attention, it's easy to feel disconnected. We rush through our days, rarely pausing to check in with ourselves. This disconnect can lead to stress, anxiety, and a sense of emptiness. Mindfulness offers a way back to ourselves. It's about paying attention to the present moment. It's about noticing our thoughts and feelings without judgment. Mindfulness isn't about emptying your mind. It's about engaging with life fully, right here, right now. Imagine sitting in a quiet room, closing your eyes and taking a deep breath. You feel the air entering your lungs. You notice the gentle rise and fall of your chest. This is mindfulness in action. The benefits of mindfulness extend far beyond relaxation. Studies show that mindfulness can reduce stress, improve focus, and even boost your immune system. It's about cultivating a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. Beyond mindfulness, there's another powerful tool for protecting your mental health: hobbies. Hobbies are activities we do simply for the joy of it. They're not about achievement or productivity. They're about exploring our passions and letting our creative spirit soar. Whether it's painting, gardening, playing an instrument, or something else entirely, hobbies offer a much-needed escape from the pressures of daily life. Engaging in activities we love releases endorphins, which have mood-boosting effects. It's like giving your brain a well-deserved break. Hobbies can also provide a sense of accomplishment and purpose. When we create something with our own hands or immerse ourselves in a challenging activity, we feel a sense of pride and satisfaction. This boost in self-esteem can have a ripple effect on other areas of our lives. In the upcoming sections, we'll delve deeper into the world of mindfulness and hobbies, exploring practical ways to incorporate these practices into your daily routine. Mindfulness might sound like a trendy buzzword, but it's an ancient practice with profound implications for our well-being. At its core, mindfulness is about being fully present in the current moment. It's about observing our thoughts, feelings, and sensations without judgment or attachment. Mindfulness gently guides us back to the present moment where life is actually unfolding. As we become more mindful, we develop a greater capacity for awareness, compassion, and inner peace. One of the simplest ways to practice mindfulness is through focused breathing. Our breath is a powerful anchor to the present moment. It's a natural rhythm that's always with us. Find a comfortable seated position. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable. Bring your attention to your breath. Notice the sensation of each inhale and exhale. As you focus, you might notice your mind wandering. That's perfectly normal. Simply guide your attention back to your breath. Mindfulness isn't confined to sitting meditation. Practice mindfulness in any activity by bringing full attention to the present moment. Engage all your senses while walking. Feel the ground beneath your feet. Notice the colors, shapes, and textures around you. Listen to birds singing, leaves rustling, or distant traffic. Walking mindfully can make you feel more grounded and connected. Practice mindfulness while eating. Savor each bite and pay attention to flavors and textures. Mindful eating can improve your relationship with food. Our minds are often compared to monkeys, constantly swinging from one thought to another. This monkey mind can be exhausting and make it difficult to find peace and focus. Mindfulness helps us tame the monkey mind, not by suppressing thoughts, but by observing them with curiosity and non-judgment. Imagine your thoughts as clouds passing through the sky. You don't try to stop the clouds or hold on to them. You simply observe them as they drift by. Similarly, with mindfulness, we observe our thoughts without getting carried away by them. We notice them, acknowledge them, and let them go. This practice of observing our thoughts without judgment is key to reducing stress and anxiety. When we can detach ourselves from our thoughts, we realize that we are not our thoughts. We have the power to choose which thoughts to engage with and which ones to let pass by. Remember the simple pleasure of getting lost in an activity you loved as a child? Maybe you built towering block castles, painted vibrant watercolors, or got lost in imaginative play. Hobbies reconnect us with that childlike sense of wonder and joy. They are activities we pursue purely for pleasure, not for external rewards or recognition. They are avenues for self-expression, exploration, and creativity. When we engage in hobbies, we give ourselves permission to play, experiment, and tap into our passions, whether it's playing a musical instrument, gardening, writing, or knitting. Hobbies offer a sense of accomplishment and purpose outside of our daily routines. They provide a break from the demands of work, responsibilities, and the constant stream of information that can overwhelm our minds. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to let hobbies fall by the wayside. We tell ourselves we're too busy, too tired, or that our hobbies aren't productive enough. However, making time for activities we enjoy is essential for our mental well-being. Think of hobbies as a form of self-care, just as important as getting enough sleep, eating nutritious food, and exercising regularly. Engaging in hobbies allows us to recharge, de-stress, and return to our daily lives feeling refreshed and rejuvenated. Even dedicating just a small amount of time each day or week to a hobby can make a significant difference in our overall mood and outlook. Start by identifying activities you've always enjoyed or new ones you'd like to try. Then, schedule dedicated time for your hobby, just as you would schedule an important appointment. Hobbies provide an outlet for stress and anxiety. When we immerse ourselves in an enjoyable activity, our minds are taken away from our worries and anxieties. Whether it's the rhythmic strokes of painting, the focus required for playing a musical instrument, or the satisfaction of completing a knitting project, hobbies provide a sense of flow and absorption that can quiet racing thoughts. Many hobbies also offer social benefits, which can further boost our mental health. Joining a book club, participating in a team sport, or attending a pottery class can provide opportunities for connection, belonging, and shared experiences. Connecting with others who share our interests can create a sense of community and provide a valuable support system. The combination of stress reduction, personal fulfillment, and social connection makes hobbies a powerful tool for protecting and nurturing our mental well-being. Have you ever been so engrossed in an activity that you lost track of time? This state of complete absorption and enjoyment is known as flow. Psychologist Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi, who coined the term, describes flow as a state of intense focus and involvement in an activity that is intrinsically rewarding. Hobbies often provide the perfect conditions for experiencing flow. When we engage in activities that challenge us just enough, requiring a balance of skill and concentration, we enter a state of flow where our minds are fully present and engaged. During flow states, we lose our sense of self-consciousness, our worries fade into the background, and we experience a deep sense of satisfaction and fulfillment. Finding activities that allow us to tap into the state of flow can significantly enhance our well-being and provide moments of joy and fulfillment in our everyday lives. Technology has revolutionized our lives, connecting us in ways we never thought possible. We have instant access to information, entertainment, and people all over the world. However, this constant connectivity comes at a price. Excessive screen time, particularly on social media and news platforms, can take a toll on our mental health. Think about how much time you spend each day scrolling through social media feeds, reading news articles, or watching videos online. What starts as a way to unwind or connect with others can easily turn into hours lost in the digital world. Our brains weren't designed to process the constant barrage of information and stimulation that comes with excessive screen time. This overload can lead to feelings of stress, anxiety, and even depression. It's like trying to drink from a fire hose. We're bombarded with so much information that our minds can't keep up. One of the most insidious ways that social media can impact our mental health is through social comparison. We scroll through carefully curated feeds, seeing only the highlight reels of other people's lives. We compare our own behind the scenes to their perfectly staged photos and witty captions, leading to feelings of inadequacy, envy, and self-doubt. It's important to remember that social media is not a reflection of reality. It's a carefully constructed narrative, often designed to present an idealized version of ourselves and our lives. When we base our self-worth on these unrealistic standards, we set ourselves up for disappointment and dissatisfaction. Instead of getting caught in the comparison trap, try to use social media mindfully. Be selective about who you follow and what content you consume. Focus on accounts that inspire you, educate you, or bring you joy. Section 3. Unplugging for peace. The constant stream of news, particularly negative news, can also contribute to anxiety and stress. We're bombarded with stories of conflict, tragedy, and uncertainty, which can leave us feeling overwhelmed and powerless. While it's important to stay informed about current events, it's also crucial to set boundaries around our news consumption. Constantly checking news updates or refreshing social media feeds for the latest headlines can keep us in a state of heightened alertness, making it difficult to relax and unwind. Just as we need to nourish our bodies with healthy food and exercise, we need to nourish our minds with peace and quiet. Unplugging from technology, even for short periods, can do wonders for our mental well-being. Section 4. Reclaiming your time. Reducing screen time isn't about swearing off technology altogether. It's about finding a healthy balance that allows us to enjoy the benefits of technology without letting it consume our lives. Start by setting small, achievable goals. Instead of scrolling through social media first thing in the morning, try spending a few minutes meditating, writing in a journal, or simply enjoying a cup of coffee without distractions. Designate specific times during the day for checking emails and social media and stick to those limits. Turn off notifications or put your phone on airplane mode when you need to focus on work, hobbies, or spending time with loved ones. Remember, you have the power to control your technology use rather than letting it control you. By making conscious choices about how and when we engage with technology, we can create more space in our lives for peace, connection, and well-being. Section 1. Digital detox. Our digital devices have become extensions of ourselves. We carry them everywhere, constantly checking for updates, notifications, and messages. This constant connectivity can be both a blessing and a curse. While it keeps us informed and connected, it can also be a source of distraction, stress, and sleep disruption. Just as we need to detoxify our bodies from time to time, we can also benefit from a digital detox. Think of it as a way to cleanse your mental palate, to give your mind a break from the constant stimulation of the digital world. A digital detox doesn't have to be a drastic all-or-nothing endeavor. Start small. Try designating specific times each day or even just a few hours each week where you disconnect from your devices completely. Turn off your phone, close your laptop, and resist the urge to check social media or browse the web. If the thought of completely disconnecting from your devices feels overwhelming, start with a more mindful approach to media consumption. Instead of passively scrolling through social media feeds or clicking on every notification that pops up, be intentional about what you choose to engage with. Ask yourself, is this content adding value to my life? Is it making me feel informed, inspired, or entertained? Or is it just adding to my stress, anxiety, or feelings of inadequacy? If you find yourself feeling drained or negative after spending time online, it might be time to reevaluate your relationship with social media. Unfollow accounts that consistently make you feel bad about yourself or trigger negative emotions. Seek out accounts that align with your values, inspire you, or bring you joy. Remember, you are in control of your online experience. Choose to engage with content that nourishes your mind and spirit rather than depleting it. Our bodies have natural rhythms and cycles that are easily disrupted by the constant stimulation of the digital world. The blue light emitted from our devices can interfere with our sleep-wake cycle, making it harder to fall asleep and stay asleep. Try establishing a digital curfew, putting away your devices at least an hour before bedtime. This will give your mind a chance to unwind and prepare for sleep. Instead of scrolling through your phone in bed, try reading a book, taking a warm bath, or practicing relaxation techniques such as deep breathing or meditation. These activities can help calm your mind and prepare you for a restful night's sleep. Reconnecting with your natural rhythms can improve your sleep quality, boost your mood, and increase your energy levels throughout the day. Think of the time you spend on your devices as an investment. Are you investing your time wisely? Or are you mindlessly scrolling, clicking, and consuming content that adds little value to your life? Every minute on your phone could be spent on something that brings you joy or helps you grow. By reducing screen time, you'll free up time for what truly matters. Engage with the world around you. You might be surprised by what you've been missing. We've embarked on a journey, exploring the profound impact of mindfulness and hobbies on our mental health. In a world that often feels chaotic and overwhelming, these practices offer a sanctuary, a way to reconnect with ourselves and rediscover a sense of peace. Mindfulness, as we've learned, isn't about emptying our minds or silencing our thoughts. It's about developing a different relationship with our thoughts and feelings, one marked by observation, acceptance, and non-judgment. When we practice mindfulness, we step off the hamster wheel of constant doing and striving, allowing ourselves to simply be present in the moment. We become aware of our breath, our senses, and the ever-changing landscape of our inner world. This awareness, cultivated through practices like focused breathing, mindful walking, or simply paying attention to everyday tasks, can have a profound impact on our mental and emotional well-being. Hobbies, too, play a vital role in nurturing our mental health. They provide a much-needed escape from the pressures of daily life, allowing us to tap into our passions, explore our creativity, and experience the joy of doing something we love simply for the love of it. Whether it's painting, playing an instrument, gardening, writing, or any other activity that brings us joy, hobbies remind us that there's more to life than work, responsibilities, and the constant pursuit of achievement. They offer a sense of accomplishment, purpose, and flow that can boost our mood, reduce stress, and enhance our overall sense of well-being. The key is to find activities that resonate with us, that ignite our passions, and make us feel truly alive. It's not about forcing ourselves to do something we think we should enjoy. It's about giving ourselves permission to explore, experiment, and rediscover the activities that bring us joy. Protecting our mental health is not a destination. It's an ongoing journey. It's about making conscious choices each day to prioritize our well-being, to nurture our minds and spirits just as we care for our physical health. It's about incorporating practices like mindfulness and hobbies into our daily lives, not as a chore or an obligation, but as an act of self-love and self-care. There will be days when we struggle, when stress and anxiety threaten to overwhelm us. But by cultivating mindfulness and making time for activities we love, we build resilience, develop coping mechanisms, and strengthen our ability to navigate life's challenges with grace and equanimity. Remember, you are not alone on this journey. There are resources available, people who care, and practices that can help. Take a deep breath. Feel the ground beneath your feet and embrace the power you have to cultivate a life filled with peace, joy, and well-being. The path to a healthier, happier you starts now. What step will you take today? We've uncovered valuable tools for nurturing our mental well-being. Mindfulness is more than a trend. It's a way of life. It's about embracing our thoughts and feelings without judgment. Hobbies bring us joy and ignite our passions. They remind us life is not just about work and responsibilities. Incorporating mindfulness in hobbies gives us presence, joy, and purpose. Taking care of your mental health is an ongoing journey, not a destination. There will be challenges along the way. Weave mindfulness and hobbies into your life to build resilience. Imagine greeting each day with grounded calmness. Approach challenges with a clear mind. Make time for activities that bring joy. Prioritize your mental well-being. Be kind to yourself and celebrate progress. Seek support when needed. The journey starts with a single step. Take that step today. Self-love and forgiveness. These are not just buzzwords. They are powerful practices. They can change your life. Self-love is about accepting yourself. It means embracing your flaws and celebrating your strengths. Forgiveness is about releasing yourself from the grip of past hurts. These practices are essential for mindfulness because they allow us to be fully present. Self-love and forgiveness free us from negative emotions. They allow us to experience the joy and peace of the present moment. Let's begin. Self-love is often misunderstood. It's not about narcissism or vanity. It's about accepting yourself unconditionally. Embrace your strengths and weaknesses. Appreciate your uniqueness. Self-love is a journey of self-discovery and compassion. Think of self-love as a garden. You need to nurture it with care and attention. Self-love also involves setting healthy boundaries. Prioritize your well-being. One of the biggest obstacles to self-love is negative self-talk. We can be our own harshest critics. Challenge those negative thoughts. When you catch yourself thinking, "I'm not good enough," pause and reframe the thought. Replace negative self-talk with positive affirmations. Look in the mirror every day and say, "I am worthy" or "I am capable." Over time, these affirmations will transform your self-perception. Remember, you are not your thoughts. Focus on your strengths and accomplishments. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Self-love can be challenging in a world that promotes unrealistic beauty standards. We're bombarded with images of perfection on social media. Remember that what you see on social media is often a curated highlight reel. Unfollow accounts that make you feel inadequate. Seek out content that inspires and empowers you. Surround yourself with positive influences. Connect with people who lift you up and celebrate your authentic self. Distance yourself from those who drain your energy. Self-love is a journey, not a destination. When you falter, offer yourself compassion and understanding. Mirror work is a powerful tool for self-love. It involves looking at yourself in the mirror and speaking kindly to yourself. This practice can feel awkward at first. Many of us are accustomed to criticizing our reflections. However, with consistent effort, mirror work can be transformative. Find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Stand or sit comfortably in front of a mirror. Take a few deep breaths and soften your gaze. Look into your own eyes. Instead of focusing on perceived flaws, try to truly see yourself. Speak affirmations of self-love and acceptance. Remember, you are retraining your mind to focus on the positive. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to negativity. When we focus on what we are grateful for, it shifts our perspective. A gratitude journal is a simple yet effective way to cultivate appreciation. Set aside a few minutes each day to write down 3 things you love about yourself. Be specific and genuine in your entries. Delve deeper and acknowledge your inner strengths. Celebrate these qualities. As you consistently practice gratitude journaling, you will notice a shift in your self-perception. You'll become more aware of your positive attributes. This practice can boost self-esteem and cultivate a deeper sense of self-love. Our bodies are incredible vessels that carry us through life. Yet, we often disconnect from our physical selves. Body scan meditation is a mindfulness practice that helps us reconnect with our bodies. Find a comfortable position, either lying down or sitting with your back straight. Close your eyes and turn your attention inward. Begin by bringing awareness to your breath. Notice the rise and fall of your chest as you inhale and exhale. Slowly scan your body, moving your awareness down through each part. Acknowledge each part with kindness and gratitude. Imagine sending breath and relaxation to areas of tension. Self-love is not just a matter of thoughts and feelings. It's also about action. It's about making choices that support your well-being and align with your values. Identify areas in your life where you can take action to nurture self-love. Commit to incorporating more movement into your routine, nourishing your body with healthy foods, or getting enough sleep. Practice setting healthy boundaries by saying no to requests that drain your energy. Remember, it's okay to prioritize your own needs. Self-love thrives when we pursue our passions and engage in activities that bring us joy. Make time for hobbies, interests, or creative pursuits that ignite your spark. When we do things we love, we feel more alive and connected to ourselves. We've talked about self-love. Now let's explore forgiveness. Holding on to anger, resentment, or guilt is like carrying a heavy weight. It weighs us down emotionally and mentally. It can impact our relationships, our health, and our overall well-being. When we hold on to unforgiveness, we're reliving the hurt over and over again. This keeps us stuck in the past, preventing us from moving forward. Unforgiveness can manifest as anger, resentment, or a desire for revenge. It can also manifest as self-sabotage. Forgiveness is about freeing yourself from the grip of the past. Forgiveness is often misunderstood. It's not about the other person. It's about you. It's about releasing yourself from the pain of the past. When we forgive, we're not saying that what happened was right. We're choosing to let go of the negative emotions attached to the event. Think of forgiveness as a gift you give yourself. When you hold on to anger and resentment, you're allowing the past to control your present and future. Forgiveness allows you to break free from this cycle. Forgiving yourself is just as important as forgiving others. We all make mistakes. Treat yourself with the same compassion you would offer to a loved one. Letting go of the past is a powerful act of self-love. It allows us to create space for healing and growth. When we release the burden of unforgiveness, we open ourselves up to new possibilities. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack filled with rocks, each rock representing a past hurt. Now imagine setting that backpack down. Feel the lightness in your shoulders, the ease in your step. When we forgive, we free up our energy to focus on the present moment. We can invest our time and energy in activities and relationships that bring us joy. Forgiveness is not a sign of weakness. It takes courage and strength to let go of the past and embrace the present moment. Sometimes the act of writing down our feelings can be incredibly therapeutic. The unsent letter is a powerful exercise for forgiveness. Find a quiet space where you can write without distractions. Think about the person you need to forgive, including yourself. Write a letter to that person, pouring out your heart and expressing everything you've been holding on to. Be honest about the pain they caused you. Express your anger, your sadness, your disappointment. This is your space to release those emotions. Once you've written everything you need to say, you can choose to keep the letter, destroy it, or store it away. The act of writing itself can be incredibly liberating. Visualization is a powerful technique for change. Forgiveness visualization can be a powerful way to release negative emotions. Find a comfortable position, either sitting or lying down. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Imagine yourself holding on to a heavy bag filled with rocks. Each rock represents a hurt or resentment you've been carrying. Feel the weight of the bag pulling you down. Now imagine yourself opening the bag and releasing the rocks one by one. As you release each rock, visualize it transforming into something beautiful. Feel yourself becoming lighter and freer with each release. Affirmations are positive statements that can help reprogram our subconscious minds. By repeating forgiveness affirmations regularly, we can shift our mindset. Choose affirmations that resonate with you and repeat them throughout the day. You can say them silently to yourself, write them down in a journal, or even record yourself saying them. Here are a few examples of forgiveness affirmations. I choose to forgive myself for my past mistakes. I release the pain of the past and embrace the present moment. I forgive others for their actions and choose to move forward in peace. Forgiveness is not a one-time event. It's an ongoing practice. Approach challenges with compassion and understanding. Practice empathy, set healthy boundaries, and cultivate gratitude. Empathy involves seeing the world from another's perspective, understand factors contributing to their behavior. Set healthy boundaries for self-protection. Don't tolerate hurtful behavior. Cultivate gratitude to shift focus to what's right. Reflect daily on what you're grateful for. Choose forgiveness to feel lighter and freer. Mindfulness is about being present. It's about observing your thoughts and feelings without judgment. Self-love and forgiveness are integral to this practice. They cultivate a compassionate inner landscape. Think of your mindfulness practice as a safe space. It's a space where you can be kind to yourself. Let go of judgment and embrace self-acceptance. Bring to mind self-love and forgiveness. Observe negative thoughts without judgment. Redirect your attention to your breath. Repeat affirmations of self-love. Visualize extending forgiveness to those who hurt you. Release those hurts and feel lightness. Incorporate gratitude into your mindfulness. Appreciate the good in your life. Feel grateful for your breath and peace. As you cultivate self-love and forgiveness, you'll naturally extend that compassion to others. Practice kindness and understanding towards yourself and others. Everyone makes mistakes. Approach others with empathy. Practice forgiveness even when it's difficult. Cultivate compassion for more peaceful relationships. Be mindful and practice active listening. Respond with kindness and understanding. Self-love and forgiveness are lifelong journeys. There will be days when you struggle. Be kind to yourself. Progress, not perfection, is the goal. Embrace the journey with all its twists and turns. Remember the power of small steps. Start with one practice that resonates with you. Share your journey with us. In today's fast-paced world, stress has become a constant companion. We are bombarded with demands from work, family, and society, leaving us feeling overwhelmed and depleted. The pressures of modern life can take a toll on our physical, mental, and emotional well-being. It is no wonder that stress has become a major health concern for many people. The beauty of mindfulness lies in its simplicity and accessibility. It requires no special equipment or training, and it can be practiced anywhere, anytime. Whether we are stuck in traffic, waiting in line, or simply taking a few moments to ourselves, we can choose to engage in mindful awareness. Regular mindfulness practice has been shown to have numerous benefits for both our mental and physical health. It can reduce stress and anxiety, improve sleep quality, enhance focus and concentration, and even promote emotional regulation. By calming the nervous system and fostering a sense of inner peace, mindfulness empowers us to navigate the challenges of life with greater ease and resilience. Our breath is a constant companion, always with us, from the moment we are born to the moment we take our last breath. Yet we often take it for granted, barely noticing its subtle rhythms. What we may not realize is that our breath is not just essential for survival, it is also a powerful tool for regulating our nervous system and calming our minds. When we are stressed or anxious, our breathing tends to become shallow and rapid, reflecting the fight or flight response triggered in our bodies. This type of breathing further exacerbates our stress, creating a vicious cycle. However, by consciously changing the way we breathe, we can interrupt this cycle and shift our physiology into a state of relaxation. One of the simplest yet most effective breathing techniques is diaphragmatic breathing, also known as belly breathing. To practice this technique, find a comfortable seated or lying down position. Place one hand on your chest and the other on your abdomen. As you inhale slowly and deeply through your nose, allow your belly to expand outward, pushing against your hand. As you exhale slowly through your mouth, gently contract your abdominal muscles, drawing your navel towards your spine. Notice how your chest remains relatively still while your abdomen rises and falls with each breath. Another powerful technique is box breathing, which involves inhaling, holding the breath, exhaling, and holding the breath again for equal counts. For example, you might inhale for a count of 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and hold for 4. This technique can be particularly helpful for calming anxiety and promoting focus. As you explore these breathing techniques, remember that consistency is key. Aim to incorporate a few minutes of mindful breathing into your daily routine, whether it's first thing in the morning, during your lunch break, or before bed. With regular practice, you'll find that these techniques become easier and more natural, providing you with a readily accessible tool for managing stress and cultivating inner peace. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, we often go through our days disconnected from our bodies. We rush from one task to the next, our minds consumed with thoughts, plans, and worries. We may not even realize the tension we're carrying in our shoulders, the tightness in our jaw, or the subtle cues of discomfort our bodies are sending us. Body scan meditation offers a powerful antidote to this disconnect. It invites us to turn our attention inward, to become aware of the present moment experience of our physical selves. It's about cultivating a gentle, curious awareness of the sensations that arise within our bodies, without judgment or the need to change anything. This practice helps us develop a deeper mind-body connection, allowing us to listen to the wisdom of our bodies. By tuning into physical sensations, we can become more attuned to the early warning signs of stress, such as muscle tension, increased heart rate, or shallow breathing. This awareness empowers us to take proactive steps to manage stress before it becomes overwhelming. Instead of ignoring or suppressing our bodily sensations, we learn to meet them with acceptance and kindness. To begin a body scan meditation, find a comfortable position, either lying down or sitting upright. Close your eyes gently and bring your attention to your breath, noticing the natural rhythm of inhalation and exhalation. Allow your breath to anchor you to the present moment. Once you feel settled, bring your attention to your toes. Notice any sensations that are present: warmth, coolness, tingling, pressure, or perhaps no sensation at all. There's no need to judge or analyze the sensations. Simply observe them with a sense of curiosity. Gradually, shift your attention upward, moving from your toes to your feet, ankles, calves, and so on. Spend a few moments with each part of your body, acknowledging whatever sensations arise. You might notice areas of tension, relaxation, or even areas where you feel little or no sensation. Continue moving your attention systematically through your entire body, from your toes to the top of your head. As you scan through each part, imagine your breath flowing into that area, bringing with it a sense of relaxation and ease. While body scan meditation can be deeply relaxing, its benefits extend far beyond mere relaxation. Regular practice can help reduce chronic pain, improve sleep quality, and alleviate symptoms of anxiety and depression. Moreover, by cultivating a mindful awareness of our bodies, we develop a greater sense of self-compassion. We learn to treat ourselves with kindness and understanding, acknowledging that our bodies are not perfect and that it's okay to experience discomfort or pain from time to time. This practice also helps us break free from negative thought patterns and emotional reactivity. By focusing on our physical sensations, we can anchor ourselves to the present moment, rather than getting swept away by worries about the past or anxieties about the future. Incorporating body scan meditation into your daily routine can be a transformative experience, promoting physical and emotional well-being and fostering a deeper connection with yourself. Rediscovering the simple act of walking. It's something we do every day, often without a second thought. We walk to the car, to the office, to the grocery store, our legs carrying us through our busy lives on autopilot. But what if we could transform this mundane activity into a mindful practice, a chance to slow down, connect with ourselves, and appreciate the world around us? Mindful walking is about bringing our full attention to the act of walking, noticing the sensations of each step, the movement of our bodies, and the environment we're moving through. It's about shifting our focus from the destination to the journey itself, becoming fully present in each moment of our movement. When we engage in mindful walking, we step out of the constant stream of thoughts that often dominate our minds. We break free from worries about the past or anxieties about the future, and instead we ground ourselves in the here and now. This practice is not about changing our walking technique or trying to achieve a particular outcome. It's simply about bringing a gentle, curious awareness to the experience of walking, noticing the sensations, sights, sounds, and even smells that we might normally overlook. To begin practicing mindful walking, find a quiet place where you can walk comfortably, whether it's a park, a walking trail, or even just a hallway in your home. As you begin, stand tall, with your shoulders relaxed and your gaze soft. Take a few deep breaths, noticing the rise and fall of your abdomen as you inhale and exhale. Now begin walking at a comfortable pace. As you take your first step, pay attention to the sensation of your foot making contact with the ground. Notice the shifting of your weight, the movement of your muscles, and the subtle adjustments your body makes to maintain balance. As you continue walking, expand your awareness to include other sensations. Feel the breeze against your skin, the warmth of the sun on your face, or the coolness of the shade. Listen to the sounds around you, the chirping of birds, the rustling of leaves, or the distant hum of traffic. If your mind wanders, and it will, gently guide your attention back to the sensations of walking. There's no need to judge yourself for getting distracted. Simply acknowledge the thought and redirect your focus to the present moment. In the relentless pursuit of happiness, we often seek external validation and material possessions, believing that these things hold the key to our well-being. However, true and lasting happiness stems from within, from cultivating qualities of love, compassion, and kindness. Loving kindness meditation, also known as metta meditation, offers a powerful pathway to nurturing these qualities within ourselves and extending them outward to the world around us. At its core, loving kindness meditation involves cultivating feelings of unconditional love, acceptance, and goodwill towards ourselves and others. It's about recognizing our shared humanity and extending compassion to all beings, regardless of their actions or our personal feelings towards them. This practice is not about suppressing negative emotions or forcing ourselves to feel something we don't. Rather, it's about creating a space of openness and acceptance, allowing love and kindness to arise naturally within us. Many of us struggle with self-criticism and negative self-talk. We judge ourselves harshly for our perceived flaws and shortcomings, fueling feelings of inadequacy and unworthiness. Loving kindness meditation invites us to challenge these negative thought patterns and replace them with thoughts of self-acceptance and compassion. Just as we would offer kindness and understanding to a loved one who is struggling, we can learn to extend the same kindness and understanding to ourselves. This practice begins by directing loving kindness towards ourselves. We start by acknowledging our own inherent worthiness of love and compassion, repeating phrases such as, "May I be well, may I be happy, may I be peaceful, may I be free from suffering." As we repeat these phrases silently to ourselves, we allow ourselves to truly feel the sentiment behind the words. cultivating a sense of warmth, care, and acceptance towards ourselves. Once we have established a foundation of self-compassion, we can begin to extend loving kindness outward to others. We start by bringing to mind someone we love and care about deeply, such as a close friend, family member, or pet. We visualize this being clearly in our mind's eye and repeat the same phrases of loving kindness that we use for ourselves, directing them towards this loved one. May you be well. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be free from suffering. As we repeat these phrases, we allow ourselves to feel the love and compassion we have for this being, sending them our heartfelt wishes for their well-being. We can then gradually expand our circle of loving kindness to include others in our lives, friends, acquaintances, colleagues, neighbors, and even strangers we encounter in our daily lives. It's important to note that loving kindness meditation is not about forcing ourselves to feel love or compassion toward those we may have difficulty with. If we find ourselves feeling resistance or judgment towards someone, we can simply acknowledge these feelings without judgment and redirect our attention to cultivating loving kindness towards ourselves or someone we feel more neutral about. With practice, we can even extend loving kindness to those we perceive as difficult or challenging. This doesn't mean condoning their actions. Rather, it's about recognizing their shared humanity and extending compassion to them as fellow beings who are also experiencing suffering. We can simply hold the intention of wishing them well, even if we don't feel any particular warmth or affection towards them. The benefits of loving kindness meditation extend far beyond our own personal well-being. As we cultivate greater love, compassion, and kindness within ourselves, these qualities naturally radiate outward, influencing our interactions with others and creating a ripple effect of positivity in the world around us. When our hearts are filled with loving kindness, we are more likely to treat others with patience, understanding, and compassion. We become more forgiving of ourselves and others, recognizing that everyone makes mistakes and that we are all doing the best we can with the resources we have. Studies have shown that loving kindness meditation can increase feelings of social connectedness, empathy, and compassion towards others. It can also reduce stress, anxiety, and depression, promote feelings of happiness and well-being, and even improve physical health. By embracing the practice of loving kindness meditation, we embark on a journey of cultivating the most profound and transformative qualities of the human spirit. As we nurture these qualities within ourselves, we contribute to creating a more compassionate, loving, and peaceful world for ourselves and for generations to come. In our fast-paced world, eating has often become another task to squeeze into our busy schedules. We eat on the go, in front of screens, and often without even really tasting our food. our meals become fuel rather than experiences, and we miss out on the simple pleasure and nourishment that mindful eating can bring. Mindful eating invites us to slow down, pay attention, and savor the experience of nourishing our bodies. It's about bringing awareness to each bite, noticing the flavors, textures, and aromas of our food, and appreciating the nourishment it provides. It's about shifting our focus from external distractions to the present moment experience of eating. When we eat mindfully, we become more attuned to our body's hunger and fullness cues. We learn to distinguish between physical hunger, the body's need for nourishment, and emotional hunger, the desire to eat in response to stress, boredom, or other emotions. This awareness empowers us to make conscious choices about what, when, and how much to eat, fostering a healthier relationship with food. Mindful eating is not about dieting or restricting ourselves. Rather, it's about cultivating a sense of gratitude and appreciation for the food we have and the nourishment it provides. It's about savoring each bite